My dear child, you didn't find this message by accident. I brought you here, gently, purposefully, because I've been watching over you. Every step, every breath, every battle you've been too tired to name. I know how long you've been carrying the weight in your chest, the ache that no one seems to see, the quiet questions behind your smile, the fatigue behind your faith. But right now, this moment, I want you to pause, because I have something sacred to whisper into your spirit. Your heart still matters to me, even if you feel forgotten, even if the world has overlooked you, even if you've been strong for everyone else and no one ever asked how you're doing. I see you. You are not invisible to me. You are not a project I've abandoned. You are not too far gone to be revived. Your heart, yes, your heart, is still precious in my hands. I know the parts you don't speak of, the shame you've buried, the prayers you whispered through clenched teeth and silent tears. I was there for all of it, not watching from a distance, no, closer than your breath. I saw the night you didn't think you'd make it. I saw the morning you got up anyway. I saw the betrayal you never got an apology for. And I held every one of your tears in my hands. You've been wondering, do I still matter to God? Does He still care? After all my mess, my doubt, my silence, does He still call me His? Child, listen to me now. Yes, I still call you mine. I always will. You've never lost your worth in my eyes. Not when you were afraid. Not when you failed. Not when you ran away. Not even when you gave up on yourself. Because I never gave up on you. I see the tenderness in you that no one else notices. I see the longing to be loved. Not for what you do, but simply for who you are. And I want you to know, I love you that way. Fully, deeply, unconditionally. You are not your past. You are not the label someone carelessly placed on you. You are not the weight of your mistakes. You are mine, and that alone makes you worthy of hope, healing, and new beginnings. You may not see the way forward right now, but I do. You may feel stuck, but I am already moving in the unseen places. You may feel forgotten, but I am nearer than you know. You may not feel like praying anymore, and that's okay, because I'm still listening, because I never stopped loving you. Let your heart exhale here. You don't have to be strong right now. You don't have to pretend anymore. Just let me speak. Let me hold the pieces you've been carrying alone, because your heart, every scar, every hope, every fragile beat, still matters deeply to me. I want to spend this time with you. Not to judge you, but to heal you. Not to shame you, but to lift your head. Not to lecture you, but to remind you, you are loved. You are safe. You are mine. So sit with me. Let my voice be the calm in your storm. Let my words be the warmth in your cold. Let my presence remind you that no matter what you've been through, you still matter. And I'm not done writing your story yet. This is only a chapter where healing begins again. Welcome, my child. You're exactly where you need to be. My child, let me tell you something that most people never hear enough in this world. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too complicated to be loved. You are not too far away to be held. Yes, I've seen your struggles. I know the parts of your heart that you've tried to silence, the memories that make you flinch, the wounds you pretend don't exist, the heaviness you carry even when your smile is convincing. But I want you to know, nothing you carry scares me away. I do not walk away when it gets hard. I do not grow tired of your tears. I do not grow distant when your faith trembles. No, I lean in closer, always closer. When you push me away out of shame or fear, I stay near, because I know you better than you know yourself. And even with everything I know, I still choose you. You see, the world tells you that you're only worthy when you're strong, when you're impressive, when you're unshaken. But I see your worth in your weakness. I see beauty in your surrender. I see courage in your quiet perseverance. You've walked through fire and haven't even realized how much strength I've built into your soul. Remember the nights you cried yourself to sleep? I was there beside you, not only watching but collecting every tear. I've stored them, not in jars, but in my heart. Because every one of them speaks of your depth, your longing, your fight. You have not gone unnoticed, child. Your cries have reached heaven. Your silence has spoken volumes to me. Your heart is loud to me. Even when your lips are still, you may think, but God, I messed up. I've been distant. I'm not who I should be. And to that, I say, I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be mine. I never loved you for your performance. I loved you because I created you. I know the blueprint of your soul. I know your sensitive parts, your untold fears, your unspoken dreams. And still, I call you beloved. Yes, beloved, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me. You may have been rejected by others, but I have never rejected you. You may have been betrayed, Bandru, but I will never break your trust. You may have been abandoned, but I am the God who stays. I'm not waiting for you to impress me. I'm just waiting for you to return to me. Even in your quiet thoughts. Even if all you can whisper is, God help me. That's enough. That's always been enough. You don't need grand prayers. You don't need to fix yourself first. You don't need to wear a mask with me. Just come as you are. Come with your fatigue. Come with your frustration. Come with your confusion. Come with your longing for more. I can hold it all. I can hold you. Let me remind you of something else, child. There's nothing ordinary about you. You carry a light that the world didn't give, and the world can't take it away. Even when you feel dim, even when you feel forgotten, that light still burns within you. And I, the God of all creation, am still committed to seeing you shine. You may not see the full picture right now. That's okay. You weren't meant to. But I can promise you this. Nothing is wasted. Not the delay, not the disappointment, not even the detours. I'm using it all, every twist, every turn, to craft something holy and healing out of your life. I am not just a God of beginnings. I am a God of restoration. What others throw away, I redeem. What's been lost, I restore. What's been broken, I rebuild. Stronger, deeper, more beautiful than before. Let your heart breathe again in this moment. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am proud of you. Yes, you, the one who kept going when no one saw. The one who kept loving despite the pain. The one who didn't give up, even when giving up felt easier. You are stronger than you know, because I am your strength. So let me carry you today. Let me speak to those tired places. Let me remind you, your heart still matters to me. My beloved child, you may not realize this, but I have been watching your heart closely. Every moment, every rise and fall. Not like the world watches, with judgment or expectation, but with the gaze of a father who delights in every flicker of your soul. When you silently chose to forgive even when it hurt. When you kept showing up for others even when no one noticed. When you cried in the dark but still spoke kindness in the light. I saw that. I see all of it. The world only rewards loud victories, but I reward the quiet ones. The ones no one applauds. The quiet faith you hold. The prayers you whisper with trembling lips. The tears you wipe away when you're alone. Nothing escapes me, and I want you to know, Your heart still matters, even in your most fragile moments. Especially then. Sometimes I know you wonder if your efforts are in vain. You wonder if your love is enough, if your presence is making a difference. You see others rise, celebrated and praised, and you question if I've forgotten the path. You've walked so faithfully, but I haven't forgotten. I've been walking it with you every weary step, every silent battle, every moment when you wanted to give up but chose not to. I was there. You see, while others may look at your outer life, I'm deeply invested in your inner journey. I see the work you've done in secret, the character you've built through storms, the beauty I've grown in the soil of your pain. And no, none of it is wasted. When you chose to love someone who didn't return it, that was me, planting grace in your soul. When you resisted bitterness even though it would have been easier, that was me, teaching your heart how to be strong like mine. Child, you may not realize it yet, but you're becoming someone eternally beautiful. I am refining you. I am shaping your spirit to shine in ways this world can't measure. And though it may not feel like much now, you are becoming a vessel of healing for others. The heartbreak you endured will become a doorway for someone else's hope. Your compassion, carved by sorrow, will one day speak life to the broken. And the endurance you've gained will lift up those who have no strength left. But for today, just know this. I'm proud of your heart. Even in the mess, even in the fear, even in the places you still don't understand. I don't love you for your perfection. I love you because you're mine. Even when you think your heart is too much, too sensitive, too complicated, too broken, I call it precious. Even when you struggle with anger or shame or confusion, I call it worthy of healing. Even when you feel empty, uncertain, or far from me, I call it home. You never have to pretend with me. You never have to earn my love. You already have it, completely. So when you wake up tomorrow and feel overlooked, or when the silence feels louder than my presence, remember this. I see you. I understand you. I am with you. And your heart. Your real, raw, tender, complicated heart still matters to me. Now let's take another step together. My beloved, there are parts of your heart you've tried to hide, places you don't let anyone see. You've covered the scars with a smile. You've buried the tears under busy days. You've told yourself, I'm fine. When deep down, you just wanted someone to understand. Let me be that someone. I am not afraid of your pain. I don't turn away from your wounds. In fact, those broken places, and they're where my love rushes in the most. I know what was done to you. I know the nights you've spent awake, replaying what you wish you could forget. I know the trust that was shattered, the words that pierced deeper than anyone realized. And I know how hard you've tried to be strong, to hold it all together when it felt like everything was falling apart. But you don't have to do that with me. You can collapse into my arms. You can bring me your fears, your failures, your forgotten dreams. I won't reject you. I won't rush you. I will restore you. I see the parts of you that are still healing. And I am not disappointed in you. I don't expect you to be perfect, only present with me. There is no shame in your sadness. There is no guilt in your grief. There is only grace. Let that sink in. You don't need to perform to be loved by me. You don't have to pretend to. Be okay for me to stay. I already chose you, long before you ever proved anything. And I have never changed my mind. Even when you push me away out of fear or shame, I stay. Even when you question my love, I whisper again and again. You are mine. I don't define you by your lowest moments. I define you by my love, unchanging, unconditional, unbreakable. You are not a burden. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not unworthy. You are loved. You are still in the story. You are still the one I came for. You are still the reason I'm speaking right now. So breathe, child. You don't have to fix everything in a day. You don't have to carry what was never yours to carry. Give it to me. Give me your regrets. I'll turn them into wisdom. Give me your bitterness. I'll turn it into compassion. Give me your confusion. I'll trade it for peace. Give me your broken pieces. I'll build something sacred with them. You think your life has gone off course, but I've been guiding your steps through every detour. You think you've wasted years, but I redeem time in ways you can't even imagine. You think your best days are behind you. But child, I'm just getting started. Your story is not over. I'm still writing beauty into your pages. And nothing is too broken for me to heal. If you'll let me, I'll turn your heartbreak into healing for others. I'll turn your ashes into glory. I'll turn your silence into a song. You see the ruins. I see the blueprint. You see what's missing. I see what I'm building, and I am building something eternal. So today, right now, you don't need to know how it will all work out. You just need to trust the one who holds it all. I've got you, and not just the cleaned up version of you. I've got the real you, the you who's still healing, the you who still doubts sometimes, the you who wants to believe but needs help doing it. That's the one I love. So let me hold you a little longer. Let me remind you, you are safe. You are chosen. You are deeply, irrevocably loved. And nothing, no loss, no mistake, no wound, can ever separate you from me. Stay close. We're not done yet. There's still more healing, more joy, more life ahead than you can see, and I'll be with you for every step. My beloved child, as we come to the end of this time together, I want you to remember something simple, yet powerful. I have never let go of you, not when the world misunderstood you, not when your strength gave out, not even when you felt furthest from me. I held you in the silence. I stood beside you in the storms, and in moments when you didn't feel me, I was closer than your breath. You may not see what I see. You may not understand the purpose behind the pain, but I do. I've seen every tear you've cried in secret, and I have collected each one. Not one has been wasted. You have walked through fire, but you are not burned. You've been through valleys, but I've walked each one with you. And now, here you are, still breathing, still believing, still becoming. That is grace. That is my hand, steady on your life. You are growing, even when you don't feel it. You are healing, even when it still hurts. You are rising, even when the weight tries to pull you down. Every moment you chose love over fear, every time you prayed instead of panicked, every step you took when your legs were shaking, I saw it, I honored it, and I used it to shape your strength. So don't be discouraged. You are not behind. You are right on time for what I'm doing in you. You don't have to figure everything out. Just keep walking with me, one breath at a time, one prayer at a time, one day at a time, and I will continue to lead you into peace. This is not the end of your story. It's a new beginning, a sacred turning point. From this day forward, walk knowing you are fully loved, fully seen, and never alone. I am the God who fights for you. I am the God who restores what was lost. I am the God who speaks life where others speak doubt. And I am the God who calls you mine. So rest tonight in my arms. Let your heart lean into my presence. You don't have to earn my love. You just have to receive it. I'm not going anywhere. I never was. And I never will. You are safe. You are held. You are deeply forever loved. I am with you. Always.